fluidity.
Ooh.
And so, hold on a second, wait.
This is the 50-50. You really hope that your opponent's at one of those two bases on the right-hand side.
My friend, this is the 2/3 build.
Oh, that's right, the 33-33.
Yeah. It's the idea is that there's a 2 out of 3 chance that the Zerg is on the right side of the map. Since we can deduce the Protoss can at least deduce they're on the bottom left. Now, in the 1 out of 3 chance that the Zerg is not in the right side of the map, given these circumstances, I think you just lose. But let's see what does Rain do here? Because when you have players as good as Rain, when they get into the absolute worst circumstances, based off a chance build, based off an RNG build, I really want to see. By the way, I thought it was going to be double gate.
Yeah, I definitely did too. By 50-50, I meant like there's 2 places you're going to build that pylon. You can build it between the 2 far bases over there or the 2 northern bases. So you got to make a choice. And it covers 2 options, but in this case, both of those options are bad. So this is like you flip a coin and both sides of the coin are tails for Rain.
Yeah, and you bet on heads. So Rain comes in here to scout. Now, he already knows that his build is bunk.
Yes.
This is just not going to. It's not going to work. He's going to see that that he might get confused now and think, okay, yeah, he's already changed the trajectory of where the Overlord was going to go.
Yeah.
So he's going to switch this up into a cannon rush build. Now, this is another type of build you can do. Wait, what?
No, he doesn't have a forge.
Wait.
He's making him think it's a cannon rush, but it's, obviously there's no forge.
I thought it was a forge that was being made at the natural.
Nope. So 2 gates, and I mean, he's still going to be able to rally Zealots out of 2 gates. They're just going to be a little bit farther away.
Okay, so, sorry, this is so weird.
Well, at least Zero now knows exactly what's happening. He knows that there is at least a little bit coming, and, there's no hurry to make the cannon there, so he's probably figured out, wait a second, that's not what is in my future.
Yeah, this is going to probably just be, in a little bit here, a smash into the Protoss.
Yeah, I mean,
this shouldn't work.
Once your gateway is that far across the map, I mean, what do you do? Also, there's so many Lings. They've already kind of caught the Zealots. Although I will say that Rain is still doing a good job keeping those Zealots healthy.
They also just don't this isn't reinforced nicely.
Yeah. I mean, he's still going to be able to wall back at home, but, I mean, what does he have there? He's going to have 1 Zealot.
Okay, let me see. I'm sorry, I'm trying to break this down in my head. He's going to attack in here, but I think the Lings can just hit the gateway. Now, there's an imbalance here. Keep in mind that Zero's been getting beaten down pretty badly this entire series, so he might not be playing at his best.
Well, it is nice to see finally things starting to go his way. He's got a great opportunity to deal a lot of damage here. It would truly take kind of a miracle for Rain to kind of right the ship at this point.
What is this game? Now, it looks like unless there's another Zealot that spawns immediately, he's going to just kill the... Oh, there it is. He spawns immediately, and therefore he will not kill the cannon.
And now he's targeting down this spawning pool, but the Zealots get owned.
This is a misclick.
Oh, my God. He's going to be able to get on top of the cannon or even just run straight by.
Yeah, what he'll do is he'll run around with these Lings, and then when the rest of the Lings come down,
oh my God,
he can actually pounce on the cannon and probably end the game.
Yeah. Where's your gate, bro? Where's your gate? Oh, wait. It's all the way on the other side of the map, as far away as possible.
So... this is a predicament as old as the game itself here for Protoss, is when the Lings start to get the upper hand when you do rushes like this. And then your probes are under pressure. And Zealots are just slower to catch up to Lings, and probes are fairly clumsy units when facing off against Zealots.
Yeah.
Or Zerglings, excuse me.
So what is the follow-up here for Rain? Like, how do you try to hold on? You just spam cannons and hope you can hang on?
I think he's doing it right now. You re-wall in.
Yeah.
And you just try to stabilize and expand and hope, trust in that the Zerg is already playing a game where their instinct is going to be pretty off. It's not a normal start here.
For sure. I mean, look, it's hard not to say that Zero's in a fantastic spot here, but Rain is kind of a miracle worker, and a lot of times if he can kind of stabilize, maybe take these Lings out in his main, then that's where we start to see Zero maybe have the opportunity to make a mistake, overcommit to trying to kill your opponent, because that is so hard to do in Brood War, even if you have a big advantage.
Well, tempo-wise, Zero's going to be ahead, right?
For sure.
Zero is it losing buildings in the middle of the map? Zero didn't really lose very many drones. There's a couple things you can do, and I guess the one that Zero's chosen is to go into Spire. I think some players might have been tempted to go into a Hydra bust. I think Zero, at this point in time, does not want to risk simply making a bunch of Hydras only to be met with a bunch of cannons.
Yeah, I mean, if you make Hydras, you know you have to sack them into cannons. If you go Mutas, then at least maybe you have the opportunity to find a weak spot.
Yes, also, because everything was slowed down overall here by Rain, Rain gets the Corsair out much later. And with the Corsair out much later, it's just, you don't know for sure until the Corsair scouts what exactly you're dealing with.
Yeah, and if you build Corsairs and your opponent's gone into some sort of like 3-hatch Hydra bust, then oh, wait a second, you just have only flying units that don't really help out there.
And behind this, the Spire's being made. We don't have a den just yet, but it's 5 hatches already. So Zero is just ramping up his economy.
Now, at least previously when Zero has gone for your situations like this where he holds off damage that happens, I don't think he's ever been this far ahead. So this is basically the best chance we have of all the games in this series for Zero to take a win. He's just got to steer it home. He's in a great spot right now. Let's see if he can hold on and leverage that advantage he has.
So he's sending the Zealots out in part because he needs to just figure out what's going on this side of the map, right? Yeah. He says, okay, are there Hydras here? Is there? All right. So he's going to take this fight. Zerg will win this, by the way. Although Protoss might be able to control pretty well and trade pretty well. This is great control
hello?
Here.
Oh my God.
I actually am very surprised that went as well as it did.
Oh, ye of little faith. What a god. Rain makes the possible possible. This is 2 + 2 = 5 for Rain.
I mean, this is just, he's so good at
Excuse
at
me?
this. So it's held off, right? But
yeah.
Wow.
At what cost, though? Am I right?
I mean, he killed off all the Lings. And he sees that Hydra Tech is not even happening right now. There's not a Hydra on the map just yet. In fact,
there
the
is
den's
the den.
just now started.
Oh my goodness.
Now, I actually wasn't watching the gases. Is it just going to be Scourge, or is he going to try to spring a bunch of Mutalisks over here?
See, that's what I thought. I thought the den's late, so he's going to go for massive amounts of Scourge and then Mutas to follow up. So you overwhelm the Corsair numbers, and then the Protoss can never catch up, right?
Yeah, I wonder.
I mean, the other way to do that is to build the den, fake that you're going Hydras, and then overwhelm them.
Well, we don't see Mutas just yet. I think what he really wanted to do was just stay back and make so many drones because, all right, now here we have it. It's 4 Mutas. Maybe we'll go up to 5. We saw this in the other game.
Oh my God, goodness, he's trying to catch that Corsair just seconds too late. Now, if he can pick one off, is there a cannon? Yes, there is, so he won't be able to camp the Stargate.
There has to be a cannon, one in the main, and then there's always, of course, one in the natural, but you want to be able to fly over that as a safe zone.
Yeah, I kind of scraped the Scourge off there. So, again, we see Zero with one of these small numbers of Mutas that can't really do a whole lot, but, hey, there is actually no cannon near the Mineral Line, so he's at least going to get a few probe kills.
If somebody knows why the number is either 4 or 5 here from Zero, somebody tweet at me, because I actually don't. I know that it's enough that you have to answer to the threat of Mutalisks and make Corsairs, which I guess can make your Templars come out a little bit later. But I'm just curious if there's some other reason, like they two-shot a certain unit or whatever it is.
Well, I think it also is kind of an idea of, well, how many can I afford to get out right now? And you're right, Zero did make a massive round of drones. So he has a huge economy. He's back on 6 hatcheries as well. And I think if he goes for that same standard, like the 6 hatch that we've been seeing him go for in an advantageous position like he is now, maybe that's the recipe for success.
You know what else? I must point this out. You can contain Protoss better on this map than pretty much any other map.
Okay.
The exit point is small and your buildings really get in the way. And the part that Zerg would be in control of is like 100% the size. And gives you a better arc. So you can just have Hydras and Lurkers there, so when they try to come out, they almost have to destroy their entire wall in to get out, and even then, it's still a problem. And of course, with the Hydras here, it compounds the problem, because then you have to make more cannons here.
Here we go, trying to run in with the Hydra or with the Mutas and snipe the High Templar, and use the Hydras to break down things from the outside. Where's those High Templars? It looks like there's one with Storm. Actually, no,
I don't
he doesn't
think
have
Storm's
it.
done yet.
Oh